Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to go into everything you need to know about Lanyan, her kit, how to build her, as well as her Ascension and Talent materials. Okay, here we go. Lanyan is a brand new 4-star Anemo Catalyst character from Liyue, arriving in the second phase of version 5.3 starting January 21st, as she is featured in Arlecchino and Clarine's rerun banners alongside Rosaria and Chevros. Best of all, you can get her for free from the Lantern Rite 4-star selector. Now, if she's worth getting her from the event is heavily dependent on your account. Xingqiu and Changling still remain the best options to choose from and the strongest units. But if you already have the Mat C6 or you just want to get the newest character, Lanyan is a fantastic pick as she is very versatile, being able to use her as the role of Anemo VV support and shielder into one unit, allowing her to fit into multiple teams. She is the first Anemo shielder and so far she doesn't have a direct replacement. Now let's break down her abilities. Lanyan's kit shines with an unique blend of defensive utility and versatility, making her an easy fit to a lot of team compositions. While she doesn't offer the same kind of buffs as other Anemo characters such as Kazuha or Sucrose, she compensates with an incredible shield and solid crowd control capabilities. Lanyan's basic attack is centered around her Feather Moon's rings, which deal Anemo damage. She can perform up to 4 attacks, while her charge attacks throws out a ring for even more Anemo damage at the cost of her stamina. With her elemental skill, it's where things get more interesting. You can either tap it or hold it. With tapping it, Lanyan dashes forward, and upon making contact with the target, she leaps back into the air. She creates the Swallow Wisp seals that scale off of her attack and has a 250% absorption efficiency against Anemo damage. While in midair, you can press the elemental skill again or the normal attack to hurl out the Feather Moon rings at an opponent and they will spin between nearby opponents twice, dealing also Anemo damage. Now if you unlock her second constellation, things get even better. Whenever the active party member's normal attack deal damage, 40% of the shield's damage absorption will be restored and the effect can occur every 2 seconds. It is indeed a constellation that will make her feel like a stronger defensive unit. And if you prefer more control, holding the elemental skill lets you adjust the dash direction. Her elemental burst is where Lanyan really shows off her crowd control potential. It deals multiple instances of AoE Anemo damage while pulling in nearby enemies and objects. This gives you solid control over the battlefield. Additionally, one of her passive talents make her elemental skill even more versatile. If it interacts with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, the Swallow Wisp shield will undergo elemental absorption, adapting to the type of damage and boosting its efficiency. As for her other passive talent, when Lanyan is in your party, she prevents crystal flies and other animals from being startled when you get too close. It is a small but useful quality of life boost, especially for exploring. You can check out the other subcategory of the Living Beings Wildlife section in the archive for creatures this skill works on. As for her constellations, her C1 will give you another ring after triggering her elemental absorption passive talent. Her C6 will give you one additional charge, which is good if you need the shield faster, as it will give you an 100% uptime. Now that we covered her constellations, let's talk about building her. Using Lanyan as a shield support, her best weapons are ones that focus on attack, such as Skyward Atlas, Memory of Dust, or Outward Eye. For a more supportive role, weapons like Hakushin Ring, Wandering Given Star, or Favonius Codex would also focus on supporting the team's overall damage by providing buffs. As a full elemental mastery on-field driver, weapons like Citlali's Signature, Star Color's Watch, or Sacrificial Fragments will be ideal. For her best artifact set, a 4-piece VV is the top choice with an attack sense, goblet, and circlet. When it comes to her best teammates, characters like Nuvilette, Futao, or even Chlorine will strongly benefit from her shield. Freeze, Melt, and Vade teams will also take advantage from her VV support as well as her shield. Moving on to her Ascension and Talent materials, if you wanna get Lanyan to level 90, you're gonna need all of these materials. First of all, we got some resin-dependent materials like the boss drops, for which you need either 26 for level 80 or 46 for level 90, or even the character EXP books if you don't have enough of them, because you're gonna need around 419 or 247 if you only plan to get her to level 80. The gemstones can be easily obtained via the crafting bench conversion or from certain bosses like Anemo Hypostasis, Magu Kenki, or Ice Wind Suit, although I don't recommend farming the bosses just for the sake of the gemstones, especially if you can get them by crafting. For talents, she needs Teaching of Diligence, and they are available on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. For her local specialty, she needs Clearwater Jade. You should also know that there is a merchant that sells Clearwater Jades, although you can only get 5 of them every week. That's it for today. If you want to get Lanyan, overall I think she's both easy to build and easy to fit in a lot of themes, and as I said, with the Lantern Rite event right around the corner, it's a good opportunity to get her for free. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time.